Hey, David Baker, Wisdom for Life podcast. Glad you're here. Hey, we got a Thursday short one for you. I want to give you a thought to hopefully encourage and to help you. Hey, have you ever been gone from home for a long time and you were just coming back for a while? Do you remember how that was, how special that was? Maybe you went off to college or a trip. For me, I went off to the military and went through basic, AIT, the schooling, and then jump school, coming home for the first time. And boy, you're so excited for that. Hey, Jesus had that. He had started his ministry and he was getting ready to come home. And I would say, hey, excited. He just had been doing preaching and mighty works. In Mark 4, he had just calmed the sea. Mark 5, he cast out a legion of devils in a man. No man was able to tame him. Now he's clothed, sitting in his right mind. In Mark chapter 5, a man named Jairus, a ruler of the synagogue, had a daughter that was at the point of death. Jesus was going to heal her, but on the way, a woman stopped him with the issue of blood, and he healed her. By the time he got to the girl's house, she had died, and Jesus raised her from the dead. Doing all these miracles, calming the seas, casting out devils, healing a woman that was sick for 12 years, raising a woman from the dead. Now he's home. First chance to, quote, preach at his home church in the synagogue. It's a big deal. Imagine how excited he would be. He's the Messiah coming back home, starting these great, doing these great miracles and starting this amazing ministry. And so what happened? So he went, Mark chapter 6, verse 1, and he went out from thence and came into his own country, and his disciples follow him. And when the Sabbath day was come, he began to teach in the synagogue. And many hearing him were astonished, saying, From whence hath this man these things? And what wisdom is this which is given unto him, that even such mighty works are wrought by his hands? Is not this the carpenter, the son of Mary, the brother of James and Joseph and Judah and Simeon? Are not his sisters here with us? And they were offended at him. But Jesus said unto them, A prophet is not without honor in his own country, among his own kin, and in his own house. And he could do no mighty work, save he laid his hands on a few sick folk and healed them. And he marveled because of their unbelief, and he went round about the villages teaching. Wow, what a sad thing. Do you think Jesus wanted to do great and mighty works in his own country? Yes. Do you think he could have done mighty works? For sure. Did Jesus have the power to do mighty works? Absolutely. So were there mighty works that needed to be done? I'm sure there was. But why were not they done? Because the people didn't believe. Is it enough for Jesus to want to or have the power to? No, the people needed to believe. They thought they knew him, but they really didn't know him. The problem is with many people is they think they know Jesus. Hey, saved at a young age, always been in church, knew the Bible stories, knew the verses, knew the songs. But have we ever really believed that Jesus could do mighty works in our life? They didn't believe. John 14, verse 12, Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also. And greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. Hey, what does God want to do in your life? Does he? Can he? Do you think he wants to? God is looking for people who he can use to do mighty works. But he did not many mighty works there because of their unbelief. Matthew 13:58. What does God want to do in your life? Would you believe God for it? Would you let God put you through the teaching, the training, the testing, the trials, so he can use you? I promise you, God wants to do mighty works. He can do mighty works, but he needs people that will believe in him and trust him to be able to go forward to do great and mighty things. God said he can do that. Great and mighty things that we know not. Hey, trust him. Believe him that God wants to do mighty works in your life, in your family, with you, with your children, with our addictions, with our sin, in our finances, in our life, in our ministry, in our churches. God wants to do mighty works, but he needs us to believe so he can. God bless you.